What's the first theory? You know, the conspiracy theory that got you into it.
That I got into.
Yeah.
It was like the whole like Disney Channel Illuminati stuff.
Oh, I remember hearing that.
When I was a kid and like people told me about it and like they're like, yeah, like basically my idea of it was just like it was the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like I had no real. I was being told by another 10-year-old as well. So.
Well, not only that, but I see that shit too. Like, what's that guy's name that has that YouTube page?
Shane Dawson?
Shane Dawson. Yeah. That's the one I saw it from, and he started explaining it to me more. And I kind of got into it a little bit. But then he stopped doing it, right? Conspiracy stuff?
Well, right now he stopped because he's in a big controversy thing. Yeah, he got caught up. Well, like they leaked videos of him that he posted a while ago of him like doing some really, really dumb, dirty jokes about little girls and stuff. So it's like, even in this time, like it was perfectly like for him to be like, you know what, like, he even had like a video. Yeah.
Save the kids.
Oh, let's talk about the Pizzagate place. Oh, dude, I'm so tripped about that thing. He knows a little bit more about it.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Like, I was intrigued by it because I was like, yo, that's so crazy. Like, what if that was real? And then now that like this whole like save our children, save the children, like it is real, you know. Like,
it's not a theory.
That's what's so scary about it now. I'm just like, yo, this is like something from a movie, you know.
I saw something that Justin Bieber had that Yummy song, and it's supposed to be based on Pizzagate.
Mm-hmm. I heard that I don't know if it was shot inside or
it was there.
It was at their pizza place. It's somewhere in Washington. I don't know the exact spot. It's just a pizza parlor, kind of like a kid's spot. You know, they have like a back room called like the fun zone or something.
Oh shit!
Where like they have like pool tables and like little tables for like parties, private parties and stuff. But like, there's word that that's like where the creepy stuff goes down. You know.
You know what's crazy? I was watching videos right now of LOL dolls. If you put a little LOL dolls, that literally little girls are playing with them worldwide, not even the United States. Yeah. You put them in cold ice water, and little figures start appearing on their skin, like a little pizza, and then little codes that nobody knows what the fuck they mean.
What in the hell?
So this Pizzagate thing, like they're throwing it right in our face because why? It's so manipulated that we don't even like, you know, it doesn't.
This is the first time I hear about this.
Yeah, well, once he started explaining to me, I kind of started so I could kind of know a little bit about it. I started reading up like Justin Bieber. He did that one song, and supposedly that's based on that. And then I started learning a little bit, but not too much. Like,
wow. So what is it? Is it so?
It's like a child molesting ring, right, or something?
Yeah. It's like there's this dude Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know too much about him, but I know you know of him.
Yeah.
I try to look up, you know, how he got famous, how he got his money. No one really knows, you know.
Right,
like,
I heard that.
You know, I'm just like, well, that's kind of weird. But he has ties with everybody, you know, like Allen.
Not to mention he's a freaking billionaire.
Yeah, and it's just like, for what, you know, and then...
Still owning his own island.
Exactly, and then that island, that's where, like, the things went down, you know, and basically if you went there and you didn't do anything...
You were lucky.
No, not even that, though. Like let's say you were famous enough to go get invited over there. You had no idea what's going on, and you're like, oh my God, this is horrible. Like, I'm not down for this. Well, when you go back to America or whatever, you can't tell nobody because you were there.
And they make you sign papers too, right? Or something like that?
Well, not only that, but you don't want to be involved with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah.
And they could easily
get your name dirty.
Exactly. They could easily be like, well, you were here, you did it too, you participated, you're going to fall with us.
Jeez.
So I'm pretty sure there's a big list of everybody been to that island. I don't want to think that everybody on that list is a pedophile, but, you know, I wouldn't want to speak up on it.
Is this the list that Anonymous got out? I heard Anonymous, like, he put names out there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it could be from Anonymous, but they also have Jeffrey Epstein's wife right now in custody.
Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't committed suicide or somebody killed her.
Yeah, exactly. She's leaking a lot of information, and she says she has videos.
What's crazy, I saw that. What's the story with Ellen DeGeneres? Because I seen her that they just stopped everything with her.
I wish I followed up on that. I honestly I don't know. I just know she's involved. I know, like, I watched a couple of videos on it. But at the time, it was real early on, so there wasn't too much information on it.
Yeah.
But there was just like images and stuff with her like at the ankle monitor. She said she was self-quarantined, but she was really like on house arrest.
Shit.
And like her and a couple other people. What was his name? I don't want to mess up his name. Tom Hanks or something like
Tom
that.
Hanks. Didn't he leave the country?
Yeah.
Now he's in Greece, and then supposedly in Greece, the law of a pedophile, all they do is like give you counseling.
Basically, it's
shit.
like a
Wow.
disability over there.
Yeah.
You know, it's more
Oh
of
my
like
God.
an illness.
So he knew about it and he planned it. So when he went over there, he's good over there. He's rich, and all he has to do is counseling once a week or some shit.
So I feel like with that, that's just him being like, yo, I did it, you know, like, but I'm rich, I'm gonna go be here. There's nothing you can do about it because I'm in Greece now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Really,
know,
there's nothing.
In Mexico, there's no penalty either for being a rapist or anything like that. I feel like if they start implementing those tough ass laws where they say, you know what, if you get caught doing something you're not supposed to, like rape, we're chopping something off, or you don't work as a man anymore, and or maybe giving them life in prison, or even what is it called when they kill them in prison?
Execute.
Execute them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing like that in Mexico, and I'm pretty sure in Greece either. Well, and that just makes people like more cynical, and they'll do it.
Here too, dude. Like, there's no execution for pedophiles here. It's unless you murder somebody, and it has to be certain murders.
Yeah, like first degree, right?
Yeah, like it has to be like a major, because there's a lot of first degree murders, and they just serve life in prison.
Right.
They don't. There has to be certain places like Texas. They believe in the death row, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay. So it's not nationwide then.
Well,
Where
that
they
was
have that.
the other thing we were talking about, that there's a lot of people in death row that okay, but how many people are dying that are actually innocent of something they didn't do, right?
Because he was telling me about this podcast, that people are what you could explain to him.
I don't know if you heard about it. I've heard about it in Joe Rogan's podcast. It's called wrongful convictions.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, hopefully I'm not messing it up. But it's basically about people that are spending time in jail, and they've been in jail for years and years for a crime that they didn't do, right? And there's thousands of them in our system.
Yeah.
And I mean, majority of these people are Hispanic, Black, and
So minorities
that people just close the case, and there's not even enough evidence
to get them out.
Yeah. So we were talking about this specific case. This guy that came from El Salvador freaking got convicted for first degree murder for supposedly stabbing a white lady and the grandma. Spent 30 years in jail, dude. They never once even tested the blood that was, splashed all over the walls, the carpet and stuff like that. They just basically assumed he had blood in his hands, his clothes. He must be guilty. Put him in jail.
Damn, that's...
So these guys got this case, right? Looked into it. The only thing they did, they tested the evidence, which was the blood in the carpet and stuff like that. 3 different types of blood came in. The grandmas, the daughters, and another girl that used to live with them, it was the daughter. It was the mom, the grandma, and the daughter. So the daughter freaking killed them. They found this out 30 years later.
So his whole life was gone.
Yeah, so they freed him, right?
I bet they gave him a check or something.
Yeah, they gave him like $30 million, like $1 million per year.
But bro, when you come out already, money is nothing.
Well,
you can't get that time back.
Yeah, he lost 30 years of it.
Yeah. That's like...
So how old was he when he went in? Probably at least 30 around there, right?
He was probably young. He was probably, I don't know,
20s,
18s,
oh,
19s.
So I mean, even though he's already in his close 50s, almost getting to 50. So that's crazy, bro.
I mean, they have to give him money. I mean,
I feel like that's the next best thing.
Yeah. What
all
else?
that.
And there's thousands of cases like that.
Oh, I know. And even right now, people in prison right now for stupid crimes.
Oh yeah, I was looking on YouTube, those little random videos that come up. Some guy is literally in prison because back in the day when weed was super illegal,
Oh, yeah.
he got caught with possession of it and he got 60 years. But now in that state where they caught him, it's legal. So they don't know what to do with him. So like he's trying to fight his case, but
Yeah, they talked about that case too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this guy, like, literally, he got how many pounds? Like, he had, I don't know.
I don't know. It wasn't even. It was, I think it was a nug, like a
It
little
was
tiny
weed,
nug.
and he got, I don't know, like 40 years, whatever years he. But I mean, stupid stuff like that, bro. Like, doesn't make sense.
I feel like that's part of the reason why they don't do death penalties. Because, like, what if they just start killing people, you know, and then 30 years later, that, oh, damn, that wasn't even.
Yeah, we got the wrong person and we killed him. Oh, crap.
And I feel like they ran into that enough times where they're like, okay, we gotta stop.
Yeah.
It makes you question the judgment of a judge or any judge. Are humans even fit to judge other people? Because they're doing rightfully sometimes, they do wrongfully, in both ways. Like where they put innocent people in jail, or they put guilty people out free. Like O.J. Simpson.
Dude, when they were talking about these cases in that podcast and Joe Rogan's, like, Joe Rogan was crying. It's all like, dude, I can't believe, like, this shit happens in our system. You know, I can't believe, like, someone would just discriminate someone like that. You know, like, we give these guys, the attorneys, right, or the judges, so much power, dude. We put them in a pedestal, right? Like, these guys are, you see them and you fucking stand up and you talk to them as, you know, your
Yes, sir.
yes, sir, your
Like a god,
majesty
right?
or whatever.
Yeah.
They're just humans, just
And-
like us,
and
bro.
Have you seen that when, like, say a guy got a ticket or something, and he's up in the judge, and he gives the judge attitude. The judge starts throwing more shit on them,
Yeah.
and it's like,
I've seen that.
this
I've
guy
seen
just
that.
got a ticket. Why are you doing that? You know, why are you
Yeah.
throwing more
Yeah.
shit? Yeah, the guy's probably a rude asshole, but just
Doesn't take away that like.
abusing.
abusing the system, huh? But
Well,
yeah.
shit. What can we do about it? I mean, have you guys ever been like I don't know? I'm a Mexican. You're Mexican. You're part black, right? Have you guys ever like?
I'm not Mexican. Hey.
Yeah, you're Mexican too. Have you guys ever suffered discrimination? Like honestly, like today,
Yeah, dude.
literally today,
Yeah.
this day, in the morning, I was driving with my dad, and you know my dad drives the truck with it looks like a landscaping truck. Well,
Yeah.
and we're Mexican. You can see that from a mile away. Some guy in a freaking truck, bro. He was like the truck was like camouflaged like color, and he starts like freaking flipping us off, like dead ass flipping us off. And I start flipping him back off, and my dad's like, "Calmate, like leave him alone, like it's not even worth it." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean? He's freaking flipping us off. Like let's do something back." And he's like, "Nah, people like that they're just digging themselves in a hole."
I don't know that he's angry at life.
Mm-hmm.
Because you like put it like, I've been in hard times when you're mad. I start getting just driving down the street. You're road rage.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Hurry up, the light, you know, or people. What's this lady going so slow? But when I'm in a good mood, I'm like, it's just an old lady.
It's
You know,
alright,
you don't give a shit.
Oh yeah.
So it's a big difference. Like that
Yeah.
dude just has a shitty life right now. But it's just,
But there is racist people, bro.
oh yeah.
There's people that just
Of course.
have you guys ever
I lived in this neighborhood one time. I was like 13, I think, or I was like 14, 15 maybe. And I had this big white pit bull, and I would walk in. And it was a nice neighborhood. It was like gated community type. All the houses looked the same. You know, we couldn't be loud. Like, there was so many rules.
Yeah.
And there was like a group chat or something, I don't know, where everybody could post and everybody could communicate, you know, like, hey, you know, take out the trash Tuesday type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ours.
But I would walk my dog all the time, and there was always a lady at the corner or something like, which house you live in? Do you live here?
Jeez, I
Get out
can't.
of the neighborhood. This is private property. Like, I was like, you know, I just laugh at her because I'm like, well, we live in the same neighborhood. Like, you're no better than me.
Yeah.
You know, and I just continue walking. One time, we got this notification that there was a strange 23-year-old male, black, with a white dog, walking, looking at the house is strange. They just put me as this completely different person.
Yeah.
Like, be careful, he has a white dog. So if they see me with a white dog, they're gonna think me.
Yeah.
You
He
know?
was snooping around.
Not only
looking at
that, dude,
houses.
you were a kid, bro. You were 14, 13. Like what kind of stuff is that, bro?
And then like the pool, we would get get kicked out of the pool. So like all our houses were connected in a circle, and our backyards led to one big community pool. And we'd go swimming, me and my sisters, because our backyard is just right there, you know.
Yeah.
And we would get kicked out of the pool, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, your mom has to be here." Like they would just give us the dumbest excuse to make us get out. And then like we'd see other people in there, and it was nothing. And I was just like, whatever. I'm just waiting for my mom to come.
Yeah.
So can I share my little theory on the pedophiles and the famous people?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that they purposely got famous people that we know of, you know, people we're familiar with, like Oprah, Ellen, you know, Tom Hanks, like people that we literally have DVDs in our homes, and we watch many movies. You know, we know them, but not on a personal level.
Yeah, yeah.
So when they do get caught, we're kind of more like, you know, like, we don't know how to treat it. Where if it was, we just figured out like a bunch of strangers, you know, people we don't know are doing this nasty stuff, we're not going to be like, oh, you got house arrest. Or, you know, we'd be like, look at this sicko, kill him. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we're familiar with them, people are fans of them, people love them, they kind of don't want to believe it, you know? They kind of don't want to...
I could see that because, like, the same thing with Michael Jackson, remember that?
Yeah. A lot of fans didn't want to believe it, and even if it was true, people to this day love Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Now, where are all these names coming from? Like,
What names?
like you know, these famous people names. Like,
I got them right here.
I was really hoping you did.
I think I have them.
But where are they? Like, is it Anonymous that is releasing these names, or?
Yes, part of it, yes, and then they also had like Jeffrey Epstein's book log and his personal journal or something, and also basically if you had ties with this guy, because like, why else would you? You know, he's not famous. He doesn't have like his own store. He doesn't have his music label. Nothing like that. He's just this billionaire. You know, so if you've been to his island, you have pictures with him, you've been to parties with him, you're kind of just tied in. That's why what I said in the beginning. Like, some of these people probably went to the island, saw what was going on, and was like, I want no part in this. Like, I wanna leave. Jeffrey's like, well, you can leave, but if you tell anybody, you're going to go down with us because you were here. And I'm going to tell everybody what you did, even though you didn't do anything. So some people are probably scared. Some people on the list I would like to think are just not all pedophiles. It's a big list.
And I'm hoping, like, because I like Tom Hanks. And when I heard that, I was like, I liked him since I was in the 80s. I liked his movies and stuff like that. And I was hoping maybe he just got like a
this is gonna be
17-year-old chick that's gonna turn 18 and he banged her.
Isn't it like?
But no one's talking about it, bro.
I know.
No famous person has came out and said my name's on that list. I don't know why. Nobody on that list. Nobody has said I don't know why my name's on that list, or even said anything publicly.
So is that list public now?
Oh, it's everywhere, dude.
Yeah, and like you were saying, how you feel about Tom Hanks. Millions of people feel that way about Tom Hanks. A million people feel that way about Oprah.
I haven't heard about this.
Dude, no, I talking about Oprah right now. When you mentioned her, she deadass said on TV, she said, if you stroke a little kid's penis, the kid's gonna like it.
That's disgusting. I heard that.
She said he's
that?
gonna like it, so he's not gonna know he's being raped. So if you know how to do it, the kid's never gonna speak.
Wait.
She said that, like, I have, like, let me see if because I do save all this stuff.
Yeah, this is like blowing my mind right now.
Well,
what the hell?
There's a list I saw, but you know, I don't know. I
They
can't
might have
say
deleted
we're
it because
right,
they keep
but
deleting it.
supposedly these things are happening right now, and
So this is an ongoing case, right?
see, I don't know. Like, is anyone investigating this?
No, bro. No, that's what the movement's about. Because nobody's even talking about it in TV or nothing.
So that video right there is.
It's because Hollywood, everybody, all these directors, all these channels, they all have they're all connected, so they're not advertising it, right?
Yeah.
Right now, what's on TV is Joe Biden and Trump. That's it. That's all I see.
And coronavirus.
Yeah, and that has nothing. Coronavirus is crap.
What is this video here?
Oh, like this is Alan's. This is like her backdrop, you know, like how her studio's made.
Yeah.
The palm trees, the blue and white, and then that's the island.
Jeffrey Epstein's island.
So that's just a little something.
Here, I want to talk about this right here.
I do know that she's right now. She's on something because they keep throwing that out there, saying that she's not on the air. It's just
and she just she said that she's done.
Yeah,
she's not gonna be on TV no more.
Exactly. Yeah, she just said she's done. It's all Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, rich people.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I think that they. So I feel like they go out of their way and get big names and be like, hey, like come on, like they kind of trap them, and then if they like it, they like it. If not, you know about it, but you can't speak about it because if you do, we'll kill you. You'll kill yourself, basically.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Or you're gonna go down with us. That's my theory. Is they're normalizing it and they're making it so people are scared that do know, and you know we could talk about it because we're talking blind. You know, we don't really know. Like,
Right.
We don't know.
but let's say one of us been to the island, we probably wouldn't talk about it. We wouldn't want to be involved with it because you know how serious it is. You know, like, and that's why I think they're so quiet. You know.
Yeah.
Also, too, like if it's linked to these famous people, how do people get famous? This getting famous thing, even if you're an actor or musician or whatever you are, dude, they're gonna drop some offers on the table that you're gonna want to think about taking or not take. Like, you're like, have sex with him, and I'm gonna get you this deal that's gonna change your life.
That's
forever.
what Epstein was doing. Epstein, that's his name. He was promising these people, hey, I get you a good role, and then he fucks them.
Yeah,
and he got him all these roles.
I heard that about.
So that just fucks people up, famous people. So they grow up fucked up.
Televisa does that a lot.
Yeah.
The novelas back in Mexico.
They probably do.
You know, with all those hot girls. Yeah, I heard there was a big scandal back there.
Well, it's like Charlie Sheen. I don't look at him bad anymore. I mean, he paid for the prostitutes. He was having sex with prostitutes, women, not molesting kids. Supposedly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I don't feel bad for him. I mean, I don't look at him bad anymore.
Yeah, you're like, that wasn't
that bad.
Nah. I don't feel bad for anyone that pays for prostitutes. I mean, you know, prostitutes, they're prostitutes because they choose to.
Yeah, it's not a rape or.
Well, that's not 100% of the time.
Well, yeah, because you got pimps,
Well,
right?
sex trafficking, some of them, of course, are
You're right.
obligated and shit. But I mean,
because I've seen those documentaries where the girl's like, I gotta give my pimp all the money, and he just gives me the house and gives me food and maybe some clothes. I don't know.
So what's the thing though? Like, why can't they run away?
That's the thing.
I
It gets me.
explained that
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Well, what I would think is, well, where are they going to run to? They don't have family. They don't have.
But see, look, let's say
they don't have no money either.
Okay, yes,
They're probably scared.
There's some creepos that they just want to have sex with them. But I'm pretty sure there's some decent guys that are just trying to have a good time. Talk to them, or like even try to, you know what, like I'm going through this or whatever. Can you please help me out? Like, I don't know.
But the scary part is that they tell them, and then one of those guys tell the pimp.
It's like the Equalizer. You see that movie?
Yeah.
The guy when he met this girl.
Don't they fall in love?
No. Remember the Equalizer is what's the actor's name?
Denzel Washington.
Denzel, yeah. So he basically helps her out, right, to get out, because he sees these guys, the pimps, coming for her, and like he sees how they get her into that limo with the fat dude and shit. So he figures it out and he's all like, I'm gonna help this girl. And she's all scared of him.
Yeah, have you guys heard about the Paul's scandal? Logan Paul and the other one?
I kind of heard something. What's that about?
I don't know, but they got them in, like, the FBI got
Supposedly they were trafficking?
they were doing something illegal. I think the drugs or something like that, right? Or I don't know, to be honest.
I heard something.
I thought you were looking that up.
Paul Logan.
I was trying to find out the name of the guy who owns Paul's house, or one of the Paul's houses. Logan Paul. I don't know their names. But one of them has
two
a house.
brothers, right?
Yeah. Well, whoever's married him, the guy who married them, is this like pimp dude. You know, I was trying to look it up right now because I was trying to get his name when we were talking about like pimps and stuff. Because
So it was that.
Well, I don't think neither of the Logans are married.
Jake Paul's married.
Oh.
He's married to Tana.
Jake?
Yeah.
Didn't he get divorced?
He got divorced, but I think he got remarried. They get married for like for clout. They get married to like for people to talk about them.
Or a
So they're
video.
married right now.
Oh, really? I didn't.
don't know.
I don't know too much about them.
Oh.
Like,
I just listen to that
I kind
podcast.
of like see. I listen to podcasts, so they come up.
Yeah.
So sometimes I've listened to them.
But he's
I don't
in
really-
custody right now.
Is he?
Yeah, because the FBI raided his whole mansion.
I was hearing that.
Jeez.
I didn't hear that it was drug. I heard it was something else. Like,
I heard it
women.
was No, I heard it was guns. And
Oh, guns.
Because like the
Dang.
video
I
I
heard
saw, they
women.
were taking guns out.
Okay, who's right then?
I don't know. I
Which
just
will
heard-
make more sense because I mean, guns. Everyone's got guns.
yeah.
And what Logan Paul, he came out and basically said was they're involved, the cops are here because of the rioting that happened in like somewhere in Arizona. Where was
Right.
it?
When he was involved. Yeah.
Oh, that what was it called? The Fast and the Furious.
Free the nipple.
I don't know. It was some riots or something. And he was like there recording and stuff.
Oh, okay, something else.
I heard
I was thinking of the guns that they brought over from Mexico. It was a big raid, and they called it the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, because it was like real life Fast and Furious type thing.
But they were involved in that.
No, I was thinking that
Oh.
that's what it was talking about.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
But you never know. It's all
These rich people, man, they gotta stop.
they get bored and they want to.
Shit,
We can
man.
make more money or something more power. We have power. I don't know.
Yo, switching to another topic. I know you've told me that you respect the ideas of Christianity and all these religions, right? So we talk about the rapture, bro. This is something crazy because there's prophecies in the Bible that say that some things are gonna happen right before Jesus comes and just wipes everyone who's been good out of this world into heaven.
Yeah.
And some of the prophecies are coming true, bro. And call it what you want, coincidence or whatever, but it's happening.
It looks crazy.
Yeah, it looks exactly like if it was read off of it.
Right.
You grew up Christian too.
I
so
did, yeah. But if you think about it,
thought
and I
you
mean,
were,
I believe in God.
Satanist.
I believe in God.
Satanist.
I believe, I 100%
He does orgies
believe in
and
God.
Are you Catholic or Christian?
However, Christian.
Oh, okay.
However, if you think about it, like, okay, there's been pandemics since
the beginning of time.
The beginning of time,
Yeah.
like, there's been even worse wars, right? There's been World War One, World War Two, where millions and millions of people died. If you think about it, like, I'm sure people back then also were discussing the same thing, like, hey, like, Jesus is coming, like, this, it's on the Bible, like, and I don't want to be like, oh, no, it's not, it's just the same old thing always and always. However, I want to just be like,
It's getting real.
you don't even know, like, what to believe anymore, man, because, shit keeps happening over and over, and it's just like, man.
But here's the
it's-
thing,
it's
bro.
Jesus coming, it's the world ending, it's what's going on.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, 2020 on its own. Personally, my life that I've been alive it's been a little bit less than 20 years.
Mm.
I've personally never experienced a year like this.
Oh yeah.
My parents even have said it. You know what? Like the years that I've been here, they're old. They're not that old. They're like, I don't know, 40 something. But they personally they personally said they've never been through something like that, bro.
No, you're
So
right.
this
I
this
never
year
had
is
it.
crazy.
It is. It's crazy for our times. It's the craziest, right? It's just,
Because there's thing after thing. 'Cause the George Floyd thing, coronavirus, World War III supposedly happening. They say that it's all connected. They think World War
That's
III.
what I was gonna talk about. Oh, go ahead. I'll bring that.
Go
up.
ahead.
No, the George Floyd thing. Did you hear that? Okay, so they had another video camera of him before. Now they're saying that he was already saying that he couldn't breathe, right? Because he was on some drug. I go, that doesn't excuse them killing him.
nothing excuses that.
I don't care if he's a scumbag. I don't care if he's on drugs.
Nothing.
It doesn't give excuse. But this still is the case now. Now they're gonna say that maybe his knee didn't kill him. So I'm thinking that those officers might get off. Not only that, if they do, there's gonna be a big fucking riot.
It goes back to our fucking
We're
system.
gonna go. Dude, fuck the system, bro. This system
Exactly.
doesn't work.
It goes back to the system. Look
Holy
how
shit,
fucking.
is that real? Is
Look-
that really gonna happen?
Look how
I'm
fucked
pretty
up
sure.
the system is,
They're already
right?
saying these guys they might get off.
They're looking for excuses now to, hey, like, actually, he died not because of the knee on the neck for fucking I don't know how many minutes, but because he was drugged and he was a drug addict and he was a bad guy and he wasn't no good for society. That's how they're trying to picture him.
Yeah, they're gonna
now
picture him like that.
to make the cops look like, oh no, they were just doing their job. So they're good. They're good people.
Did you see that there's people actually doing like campaigns to get the money to get those people out of jail?
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
It's
cops.
like the Found the Wall campaign.
Did you know
Like
when the
people on their
cops
own.
come back to work, that all the time that they missed, all that money that they would have got,
Get reimbursed?
Back pay,
they get that fat
Oh,
check. So
Yeah.
if this goes on for a year and they decide to go back working, they're gonna get all that money for that year.
Yeah.
Isn't like the guy that killed him like in a really like it's a really secured prison where he's on his own?
Well, they're gonna protect him because they
I'm
know
sure.
other prisoners are gonna try to
He's
kill him.
between cops. He's like they're protect each other, bro. So they're
Yeah.
gonna.
Not only that, especially as a cop, like you said, yeah, he's gonna get that treatment. Yeah, and there's the same thing happens to actors when when OJ, he didn't go to regular prison. He went into a prison that because not only just because others will think he did something wrong, you'll get these people that just want to kill him because he's a famous person.
Yeah.
Like Jeffrey Epstein, right? He went to the special, supposedly like one of the high tech.
Yeah,
Isn't that where Chapo's at? I heard in the documentary they mentioned something about Chapo.
Chapo killed him, dude.
That's where he's at, though, right? Or where he was
They
at.
had him in the
I
same
don't know.
prison.
New York?
That's what
New York?
that's
Is it
what
New
they.
York?
I don't know, bro.
No,
That's
That's
what
not
they
in New
was.
York. They're in the middle of nowhere somewhere.
No.
Like the desert.
Okay, yeah, you're right. But New York he got trialed, right?
Yeah. Like he's in this maximum freaking security prison. It's insane.
How does someone kill themselves while everyone's looking?
Not only that, there was evidence. Did you see that shit they were saying that?
At the end, right, where they snapped his neck.
Well, he had markings like if he got choked out before.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, he had extra, like super extra blankets that no other cellmates had.
I heard that. Yeah.
And there's all kinds of shit. Like, I don't know, dude.
I seen a TikTok. I'm pretty sure
It's on
bullshit.
camera, dude, but they don't want to throw it out there.
Yeah, I seen some
The prison
bullshit
has cameras everywhere.
on
dude.
TikTok.
In
That's
case the
supposed
guards get hurt or something, you know.
they saw Jeffrey Epstein like walking in the street.
Dude, I saw one where it was just like him sitting.
Yeah, that's the
It
one.
was like from him from like the back or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
And it looks like him, but it at the same time it's the angles of the camera. It
I
could,
wouldn't be surprised at all if he.
They told him, hey, we'll fake your death, and then
just
you
don't mention
disappeared.
us.
Your name's different. We're gonna change your nose or something, make you look a little different, and
Change your dick size.
and
keep all your money.
yeah, and just get away. Can't do this anymore, right? That's probably something.
Yo, well, that's not something like something that the government would do.
Just burn the names or never throw those names out. I don't know.
So
I heard that Hillary and Bill were like the main people.
Yeah, I've heard. Bill
Like
was,
all of them.
That's
Their
crazy,
family,
yeah.
like, even before them, like
Yeah.
Clinton.
What do you guys think of the Joe Biden's new VP? You heard about it?
The girl, right?
About that girl, yeah.
I heard they were talking about it on the Joe
I
Rogan.
think it's
It's
she used to
She was like,
not like she actually is one of the ones that convicted one of the inmates and
Uh-huh.
gave him like that sentence.
supposedly
And
she's
she
a
was an
real bitch.
anti-drugs and she was anti-marijuana.
she's
So
bad.
now she's all pro. Like she wants to legalize. She's wants to
Well-
legalize it.
Well, she did lie. She said, I smoked weed when I was with Snoop Dogg or something like that, and this and that, which is a lie because Snoop Dogg and them didn't exist 'cause she was already old at the time. And then she, like you said, she convicted a lot of people.
She did, yeah.
They tried to throw her out there like, oh, Biden did. Biden said she's the first black vice president. What's it called? She's not full black. She's Middle Eastern,
An Asian too, right? Or something like that.
half white, and like a quarter black.
Is she just dark? She just kind of looked like.
No, she looks like a Mexican.
Oh.
I heard
She's dark.
She's like a whole. She's a mixture of.
She looks like a Puerto Rican chick. Yeah,
She's
like,
a mutt.
yeah. But they try to throw it out. Oh, Biden did. He tries to throw it out. Oh, black, like full black. You know, like.
Yeah.
And
Just tries it.
yeah, they try to. throw it.
Hopefully she evolved. I mean, that's what they were saying, right? Like we like to believe that people evolve. and they don't stay the same. So
I don't care your
hopefully,
race. Or
yeah. So
whatever.
hopefully,
I
with
just want
time, like she realized, she did wrong, and that's why she's now supporting legalization. Not that I smoke weed or anything, but I mean, I don't. I wish it was legal.
She probably got dicked down by a pothead.
Biden.
Yeah.
By a pothead and just come.
So cool.
No, but with the child trafficking right now, nobody gives a shit about that. 8 million children a year.
No one's talking about it.
And then Corona's what, 150 just in the United States? And it's not even. This is another thing that pisses me off. They're claiming 150,000, but the other day, my barber, his grandma died. Died of a natural heart attack, but he said on the death certificate it said Corona, and him and his family got mad and they went and argued it. Said no, she didn't die of Corona, she died of a heart attack. The hospitals are throwing this out there
Just to make the numbers big.
Yeah, not only that. Supposedly, I heard they get funded every time it's a Corona thing.
Oh yeah, they get more money.
Too,
Yeah. So that's kind of weird.
I mean, there's no arguing that
Corona.
there's a pandemic and it's
There is
real, right? Yeah. And it's real. People are dying because I know
personal people that
exactly. I know personal people that have been sick. It's something to worry about, and there's no minimizing it. I'm sure it's out there. However,
You had it, right?
Yeah.
I had it.
No, he had AIDS.
I had it.
It went away though.
Here, come here. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
No, I had it. But it's
No, like you actually.
it's
did?
real, bro. It's
yeah,
real.
he had it.
But
And
he was asymptomatic, right, or something like that.
No, he just.
Well, I mean, I had it.
Are you
but it didn't.
asymptomatic?
Dude, I was positive for COVID-19. I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah.
But again, it didn't hit me hard. Like freaking.
He's like.
No.
He
like
puts his
freaking.
mask back on.
It's been months.
No,
So
you're
you're good.
Did you lose your smell?
I did.
How long
Taste,
did that last?
Smell, 5-6 days.
I was sick for a while and I lost my smell.
Probably had it.
I know. That's what I think, but like.
You know what? Those were my symptoms. A little headache, lost the taste, smell. That's all.
But he was good.
I remember I put some cologne on and I couldn't smell it. I was like, oh, that's weird. No, put some more. Couldn't smell it. And
Yeah.
And I'm getting mad. I'm like, this is supposed to be good. Like I know what it smells like. Then I started panicking. I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
I can't smell.
Yeah.
Because they had an episode about the rapture, but then they kind of like covered it up with like.
But the Trump coming down the escalator, that was like on point.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy dropped
With
the
that
board.
dropping the board, him going down the escalator,
Yeah.
that was like
The way
Yeah,
he
that was
dressed, too.
freaky.
tricky, man. Yeah, that
I actually thought it was fake. I like looked it
Me
up
too.
and I went to that.
no. I saw that. I saw that episode
from
when I
years
was
before.
years. Yeah.
it fucks with your head, huh?
Well, that's how I felt about the Illuminati stuff as a kid, where I kind of like was scared and I was like, oh, that's crazy if that was real. But then I go back and watch, like cartoons, and I'm like, oh my god, I could see
Like
everything
Walt
they're
Disney
talking
was
about. Like it was there if you pay attention. It's there,
Okay,
A lot of those.
Can we switch to a different topic now?
No.
Going back
Yeah.
to that
Hell
thing that you
no.
said about the Illuminati, okay?
Okay.
So they're symbols that are everywhere. Symbols.
But they were saying Jay-Z and Beyonce are like that.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think of
About
that?
that too.
So ads, okay? Let's look at the way brainwashing works. They repeat something to you so many times that in your brain it's like it becomes like something just
They're normalizing it.
they're
That's what
normalizing
is.
it. So sometimes I'm home and I'm like, oh, I'm craving this one place. And then I remember earlier, oh shit! In the morning I saw an ad.
Oh yeah, those things creep up on
Well,
you. It sticks in your head.
I
It's
mean,
what do you
that's
call
that's
that?
just called marketing. I studied marketing,
Market
and that's what it is. I mean, marketing. It's all
subliminal messages.
subliminal message. Yeah.
It's all about throwing it out there over and over and over. The more you see it,
the more you want it.
the more you want it.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You know?
My teacher back in high school, he used to say, I assure you guys something. You guys have never bought something that has not been advertised to you before.
Right.
A friend might have said, you know what, you should get this.
Well, what about cigarettes? They don't advertise cigarettes, right?
But they do. They do.
They used to.
No, they still do.
Remember?
But they do it in a different way, where they say,
In the
you know
movies,
what?
the guys are,
You know
The
what? Don't
cowboy
smoke.
after sex.
Don't smoke. You see everywhere. Don't smoke. But they're ads for cigarettes. So yeah, they're saying don't smoke, but you're still seeing cigarettes everywhere.
That's so crazy.
So it becomes like what's it called?
Reverse
psychology. Yeah.
Reverse psychology. Yeah.
Damn. I mean, there is. I believe that shit, man.
And who's more likely to smoke? Teenagers, right? Teenagers at the age where they become teenagers, they're rebels and they want to do everything opposite of what they're being told. So if you're being told don't smoke, what are you gonna do? Smoke, and it just becomes a habit. And when you're an adult, you're addicted. And you can't.
Has it happened to you guys? It has happened to me a couple of times, right? I was in the market for a mountain bike a couple of weeks ago, and I've never searched in my history mountain bike.
Yes. Yeah. I already
Never searched in my history mountain bikes. I was stuck about it with my wife. With, you know,
I hate
all of a sudden, dude,
It happens though.
freaking
For real happens.
all over Facebook, Instagram, just ads on mountain bikes.
So,
It listens to you all day, man.
Dude, I mean, it does. I mean, you can. This
Dude,
has
how
access
could
to
it-
everything?
how could it not? You say, "Hey Siri," and it'll answer you.
Exactly. So anything you talk about, like this motherfucker knows like what to offer you, and it's marketing again, right? I'm not saying it's conspiracy.
It's
or
just a
anything.
new way.
It's just a new way. This
Picks
thing
up
has
certain words.
the ability to basically identify, you know, your shopping habits, and then just
So-
making it easier for you.
Do
Basically,
you guys have iPhones?
I have Android.
You have Android? Well,
Smart.
I don't know if Android has it as well, but over here there's a screen time, and it literally records everything, like how many times you pick up your phone, and like your average time. It'll give you a notification like, "Hey, you're on your phone 2 hours less today. Like, what's up with you?" You know, or like sometimes I'll even get in my car, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna go here." I look at my phone, put some music on. It says, "Hey, you're gonna go here." I'm like, "Fuck you."
But they're taking it to their level now because now we have these.
They
Apple
know your
Watches.
schedule, bro.
Yeah.
They have these Apple
Not
Watches.
only that, did you see that vaccine? Are you scared of that?
The thing up the nose?
No, the vaccine they're gonna give for the corona. They're saying that.
Oh, the chip.
Well, that's what I'm hearing. But then Russia just beat us to it. Do you know?
Are they chipping people?
I've
I don't
heard.
know.
I've heard Russia already.
Yeah, well, the most
approved it.
important people already chipped, right?
I don't know.
Wait, are we talking about
No, but this is kind
the
of
corona
similar.
vaccine?
Yeah, the new one. You know, they're saying that it's they already kind of figured out, but Russia's already has
The one that
approved it.
Russia already approved, right?
Yeah,
They
but I guess we said that we kind of have something,
It was
but
already
Russia
there.
already beat us to it.
Wait, so we're not talking about the same thing then, the chip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they have the
It's got a
chip,
fucking chip.
but they're saying that these
So
vaccine they want everybody to
I'm
take
like,
it
I'm tripping. Yeah.
because
It's like a mandatory vaccine.
yeah, mandatory vaccine, and they're saying that it has a chip in it. That's how they're going to control you or know where you're at.
There's this thing with Elon Musk where he,
I love Elon Musk, bro.
I do too. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He wants to.
Aliens build the pyramid.
Yeah, there's this chip that he's talking about where it kind of like makes you the best you can be. So, for example, he said something like, if you get migraines, whatever in your brain or in your body that makes that happen, that chip is gonna make it not. You're not gonna get migraines. You have bad eyesight, whatever in your head that's stopping you. If it's not like a physical thing, it's like a mental thing.
Become robots,
It's
bro.
Is it like that pill? Remember Limitless? Remember
Yeah.
that movie?
Was that when he takes like that pill?
Yeah, and
It's like that.
his
Yeah.
freaking head just
Like
freaking.
Lucy?
He can
that-
learn to speak in other languages.
Is that-
He plays
Lucy.
freaking.
Is that
He
what,
learns how to play piano. Like
Is that with Bradley Cooper?
yes, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But that was a badass movie.
That was
I
a
love
good movie. Yeah. Have you seen that movie?
You gotta watch it.
yeah.
It's on the porn
Watch it.
selection.
Yeah.
Limitless.
I have a subscription with Pornhub. It's gonna be there.
You can probably find it there. The nutty parts.
They actually have. I not gonna lie. I watched Fast and the Furious when it first came out on Pornhub because they didn't have it anywhere else.
No way. They have it?
It was Fast Five.
The
Yeah, they
Fist
had
and
it.
the Furious.
Hell yeah.
No, it was the
Fisting
real
in the
movie.
Furious.
It was the real movie, and then on the bottom there was the fake ones.
It just sounds funny. I go to Pornhub, not too much porn. That's where I get my weather.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost believed
good
you.
movies.
I almost believed you. They do have good commercials.
Make your penis grow over for now.
I'm the kind of
Ads.
guy that watches porn for
Really good
the
ads.
For the story.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually read the comments. I skip the video and just go to the comments.
I've done that
You jack off
sometimes.
to the
And
comments instead.
no, the comments are like horrible, like disgusting, or they're just like they're funny.
Yeah, I see a lot of funny shit.
Okay.
Oh,
What's your guys' favorite porn website?
Pornhub,
Free.
X videos.
X videos.
XNXX. That was
I don't like the
badass.
layout of that one. I don't like how it's blue and stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
just different. Like it's
I just like the quality of Pornhub.com.
I like stories.
Pornhub lately.
I can't go
a lot
straight
of free
to, like-
stuff.
Dude, they had like free subscriptions.
Yeah, like they're showing like all the free,
Yeah.
like the videos you have to pay for and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, weren't they like planting a tree for every video a person saw?
I
So they're actually, the more we watch, the more we're
Yes, they
saving
do a
the.
lot.
Oh, that
Yeah.
must be millions of trees. Because I see
By you
one
yourself, huh?
one video, dude. You can see like hundreds of thousands of views,
Yeah.
and you're like,
It's insane, bro. The industry and how it's changing right now. So I don't know. You guys are probably not old enough, but before the industry, we were getting
There's
into
only
our
magazines, huh? Playboy?
we're getting into our topic here. So
hey,
they used
this
to
is the
hire-
cleanest thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
Everything else is
They used
sick.
to hire.
Yeah,
the,
that was
the-
horrible.
the porn stars.
stars.
They used to hire the porn stars and pay them a one-time fee, right? So let's say we'll pay you $3,000 to do, I don't know, freaking a twosome or whatever. And that movie used to make billions of dollars, and that actress would only get $2,000.
Damn.
How is that? That's so unfair, isn't it?
And then that's with you your whole life too. You know, someone like works with like, hey,
I saw you got gang
Okay,
banged.
so it's called.
Yeah.
I believe it's.
Hey, I seen you in the video beating bang.
How is it called? Whenever you're basically attached to that forever, they give you like credits.
Regalías.
Regalías.
Royalties?
Royalties?
Yeah, royalties. That's
So,
what it's called. Uh-huh.
so porn stars, I don't know if now they probably do, but before
No, they do. All actors do, actually.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
law kicked in now after
Wait,
certain.
so how
ones.
come freaking Lana got out of porn?
I heard something about
Because they want to settle down.
Yeah, she could have.
Look at Mia Khalifa. She got out too.
No, but she got in. If you hear
They
her
tricked her, right?
interviews, she said, "Bro, I made like $20,000 off of
something.
Oh, they
close to
screwed her
nothing,
over.
huh?
porn." Yeah,
Yeah,
They screwed her over.
She's all like, "Dude, I didn't make
I
any
see her
money."
on my page every time.
Yeah, me too.
She probably got screwed. She had the wrong guy, and
No.
her agent screwed her.
That's how the porn industry works.
Today though.
Yeah.
Damn.
They see, dude. You can actually, how all
Well,
these porn
it's
stars
depending on who you're recording for, too.
on their profiles.
Plus, if you
they're
do
all like,
anal,
book me
you
at
get more.
blah 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 blah.
I heard
Book
that.
me at blah blah
I
blah
heard
blah.
that before.
I mean,
Is this true? I heard this. The porn guys that bang the girls, you see them? They start off by doing gay porn. Is that true?
I don't know. What are you asking me?
Yeah, we know your face, bro. We
God
seen you all
damn.
over Pornhub.
Because you say you know a lot about porn. I was just
No.
No, but I heard the story. Like,
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. I heard that they.
I don't
That
think
sucks.
so.
Because I would think, like, I want to be a porn star. When I was a kid, you want to be a porn star, like, whatever little phase you go through.
I'm not
That
big
you
enough.
would just go straight to women, not you had to start off banging dudes.
I think if you find the wrong freaking
Agent?
agent, yeah, he'll.
Maybe that was just a
hell.
story to scare people that don't do porn.
Probably.
You know.
I think
You know that guy, El Niño Polla?
Nah.
Oh, yeah. It's that Mexican dude, huh?
No,
Or
he's
like-
Spanish.
Yeah,
he's
Spanish,
from Spain. So he's from
He's
Spain.
like skinny and scrawny, and every girl loves him.
Yeah. So this
Is
guy.
that that dark dude?
No,
No,
he
no.
looks like a fucking teenager.
Yeah, he looks like a teenager,
He
but he's
looks
like older.
like 12 years old.
Oh, yeah.
It's El Niño Polla. So when he got invited to Pornhub, dude, he was doing porn in Spain, and this guy freaking became famous.
Well, all his porns
I
look
love
like
this
his
topic.
all his friends. I mean, all his porns look like he's like a kid getting molested by a mom.
Basically, that's his porn. That's his.
That's his
And then people love
And then they give him like bigger women too,
Yeah.
like something that makes him look.
But
even
this
smaller than what he
motherfucker,
is.
this motherfucker became so famous, dude. Like they brought him to the United States. He gets paid, fucking millions of
You know
dollars.
You know what's
probably.
crazy? You know how he has like all these roles in porn, and like where he's a doctor. Well, like they were bullshitting one time, and then they were like, "This doctor has saved over 2,000 lives over the
Oh,
coronavirus."
dude.
And my tia Marugenia shared
I've
it, bro.
seen
She's
that
like,
shit.
"Pobrecitos." but they're really just fucking
Bro,
around with people. Bro.
Is that the bald dude or no?
No,
that bald has been around forever.
So think about this: the bald dude, but just like in the Hispanic version.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But yeah, it's too funny to see those posts. Like,
And then people actually like going along with it. And then I go to the likes, because in the likes you see the credibility of the stuff, and they're all hearts and like little sad faces, like pray for him.
I
or
laugh
something.
so hard on those things, dude.
That's funny. I didn't know she.
How
did
many
that.
likes can I get for this doctor that has been working for this many? And everyone's liking and commenting like, "Oh, God
Pray
bless
for
you,"
him.
and this, pray for him.
But he's a
Hey,
porn
he's a
star.
porn star.
Playing the doctor.
Only us.
yeah, that's what it is.
Sometimes I question myself. Am I that sick? Am I the only one that knows?
That picked this up. Hey, if I would have saw it, I would have picked it
It's
up.
mostly like moms or like older people.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's too funny.
but they watch porn too. Look,
Do you guys get those chains on Messenger from your tias or moms?
Yeah,
Chains are
all
like,
the time.
if you pray this, and then you're gonna. go
if
to
you
heaven.
hit this, Jesus will make everything. Jesus
I feel
didn't
so
tell you to
bad
go on
sometimes for
Facebook.
not sharing. You know,
For
like
ignoring it.
yeah, I feel
There's like
bad.
share to 5 friends if you love God or
And
something.
if I don't get my bag, it means you don't love me.
Or you're gonna die in
God.
7 days.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
You'll have bad luck for 20
I'm
years.
so bad. Sometimes I've gotten out of like family chat groups and shit.
Oh,
I feel bad. You know,
because
like,
you're gonna say
I
the real
just mute
shit.
mine,
That's
to
kind of
be
good. You
honest,
get
'cause
out.
It's fucked up to just get out.
it
Yeah,
is,
because you
man.
might say the wrong shit and it's
Or
gonna
you
fuck
might
up
send because
everything.
I'm used to just sending dumb shit. You know.
Oh yeah, me too. Like you don't know how to act around your family,
Exactly.
huh? Sometimes I'll send like a joke that's not even that bad, and nobody responds. I'm like, fuck, I fucked it up.
I'm so bad. Yeah. I love everyone.
So,
I love my family.
On Facebook, this is how I am. I hardly post shit, but when I see somebody like say you post something, and I don't think it's funny, but I won't like. I'm not that type of guy. I don't hit like on everything.
Right.
I look at it and laugh, and then I move on to the next person. But don't find it offensive. That's why I just like don't like if nobody likes it. Maybe they're like me. They're laughing at it and they just squirrel. You know, there's so much shit happening now that you're just like a second of it, and then the next person is a second of it, and the next person is a second.
Yeah.
So much shit, you know.
Freaking social media has ruined so many lives though too.
It has a lot of divorces, man.
I
Dude,
heard
this
at some
coronavirus
point
has-
it was one of the main causes for divorces. It was social media. You know, because the wives fucking find shit.
Not only that, bro. How did Trump win? It was literally because of social media. He won the elections because it was the first time in history ever that they used social media to alert the people that like probably never even voted before, and it just became like this viral thing that everyone would talk about.
Well,
Just giving more power.
a lot of this is how I know. I went to vote, and when I went to the thing, there was majority of the people there were Trump supporters, and I did not see any liberal or left side, whatever. They didn't want to vote. They're too lazy to think, oh, she's gonna win. They didn't, you know what I mean? Like,
Or yeah, she would if you were to vote.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and it's people's fault, you know. It's just this is the way it is, man.
It's, Dave Chappelle said it too. It's all like, dude, when I went to vote, like I was the only black guy in the line. It's all, I felt so awkward, you know. 'Cause, I mean, he was doing his part, right?
No, you're right.
But I mean, to be honest, it's part of our, I don't know, or I guess in our culture we don't have it. You know, Hispanics, we don't vote.
Like,
Freaking,
I went to when I was there, it was majority white people and maybe like 3 Hispanics.
yeah. Because I mean,
One
we
Asian.
need to freaking
They're
we
usually
need to
older
teach
people
our
too.
kids, you know, too.
Yeah, but younger crowd's starting to wake up now, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think our generation, bro, and, you know,
I can't vote.
your guys' generation,
I can't.
It's gonna be-
recipient.
it's going to be a huge difference, bro. I can't vote in it, but in Mexico, I used to vote all the time.
Can I
every
vote if
single-
I'm here and
Yeah. Yeah, you
for
can.
Mexican?
Absolutely.
I'm not voting for something this
Online?
year.
Yeah.
Online?
No, you can go to the Mexican consul,
Oh, you can vote there?
and you can vote there, yeah.
Just do it, just to learn and see how it is.
Yeah, I've never voted for anything. I can't.
But
vote
look
for
up the
anything.
people because you don't know what you're voting for,
Right.
so you don't want to vote for the wrong guy.
I'm gonna vote
You vote for
No,
some
but
big old cartel guy that kills everybody.
it's good to get involved. It's good to get involved. You know, I know a lot of people that are all like, oh, no, I don't care about politics, this and that. But I mean, these are people that are basically running our kids' future and our country, and we're giving them that power, right? So
Yeah.
at least be involved a little bit, I'd say.
I feel like part of it is a lack of education on it.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't know about it, and
Yeah.
like myself, I don't know too much about it, so I don't really want to say something, and I don't want to talk about something I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm with
about,
you.
You know,
I'm
it
with
sounds
you.
dumb.
Like, what is even the
Exactly.
Republican and Democrats? Like, to be honest, I grew up knowing that the Republicans were the mean ones, the Democrats
that's
were
the
the
thing.
good ones. But that's
See-
all I know about.
See,
it.
that's you got to do it yourself. Go look into it because
Yeah. If someone
That's
tells
not-
you, they're gonna tell you from their perspective, right?
you got to look it up yourself. And
So what's the difference, though? Like
it just sides that they believe in one kind of
ideology.
yeah, they
You know, like conservatives and
yeah.
liberals. And
Yeah, I don't know.
So if you were to vote, I would look that stuff up first.
so let's say liberals are the ones that believe, like myself, in like gay marriage and drug legalization and like
Midget
Yo,
porn.
you know what?
midget porn and all that.
sounds broken.
When I was telling you, dogs are expensive. I own two, a poodle and then a pit mix. And the
yeah.
poodle got sick, right? So he got belly fever.
Oh,
And he got so bad at some
you
point.
gotta get
that,
those pills, huh?
yeah,
Like antibiotics, right?
antibiotics and then painkillers. So freaking, we took him to the emergency room. We paid over $1,000 for this dog to to get treated, plus his treatment, and now we're buying pills every month.
How old is your dog?
He is probably like 6 years old.
Yeah, my dog's 4 years old, and she's like super fat right now. Because I think she eats a lot of human food, so she got fat. And I want her to like get healthy because I don't want her to like be on pills and stuff.
It
So
sucks,
what happened
you know.
without the pills? Though? What would happen to the dog?
So he will get swollen. His head would get so swollen every
They start
time.
going to the organs and shit.
Yeah, and every time he opens his mouth, he hurts.
It's so sad.
You know, so you don't want to see him like that. So you freaking always have him on pills and shit.
Yeah.
So every morning, twice a day, I get up, give him his pills.
How do you give it to him?
Dude, that's what I was gonna
Just put
say.
it-
Is it a pain in the ass? Because you had to put it in a weenie or something?
That's what I used to do.
I actually
Yeah.
enjoy it. I enjoy it because he likes treats. So I usually put him in a weenie, or I usually do a peanut butter. He loves peanut butter.
I heard dogs love peanut butter.
They love it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
For real, huh?
You're a sick fuck.
He buys jars, big old buckets.
No,
Costco
but yeah.
peanut butter.
wait, and Born to Be a Star, the guy puts peanut butter on his
Oh,
dick.
junk?
Yeah, and then he the goat comes and the goat starts sucking on his dick.
Man.
Oh, you memorize them and shit?
Yeah, I know that.
But yeah, dogs are awesome, dude. Dogs.
No, I love dogs. I love dogs. I'm thinking of getting one, but I want this time I want a small one just to be in the house. Cause when he had the issues with his dog, and I had with my older dog, they kept jumping over the wall, and it was fine with me. He was in the front. He took care of himself, but other people complained.
Yeah. This is the bigger dog that I have.
Yeah, and
He
his
used to
dog
jump.
kept jumping over, and it's a
Yeah.
good dog. It's just other people complain.
Yeah.
They get scared or something like that.
Yeah.
And I worry about that, so I was thinking of just getting a small dog this time.
Yeah.
What can you do in that case for if you don't want your dog to be jumping over? Do you put him in a cage or what?
No, I mean dogs need to be walked, dude. They need activity. They're very hyper. So all you gotta do it's walk them a lot. Like there's never too much walking for a dog.
Cansarlos.
Cansarlos.
Get
you
them
know?
tired.
And like my dog, now I have to get him a collar. So it's a shock collar that after certain feet,
He'll get shot.
he'll get shot. So that way he doesn't jump.
What does he know that? Like,
Yeah.
or-
Yeah,
Fuck
once he
yeah,
hits
knows
that
yeah.
limit,
And, he
and
hears
then
a
after a
beep.
few
He's
times,
beep, 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 beep.
they
He
know.
knows that
For sure.
beep already.
Have you ever like shocked yourself on
Yeah,
Does it hurt?
it does hurt. Yeah,
We should do.
it does hurt, but it's got different
I
levels.
do it for
So
sex.
it has different
Oh,
levels.
yes.
So now, he knows the beep now, so he never hurts himself. Like he as soon as he hears the beep, he's like, oh yeah, I better back up. I was having a lot of problems with like my neighbor, you know. So we invested. That was like a $200 shot.
Holy
You know?
shit.
So
Dogs are expensive.
Dude, they're so expensive.
They
And
are.
then they'll buy, they'll buy shoes, they'll buy
Yeah.
Furniture,
walls,
bro.
they'll
Remember
buy
you planted the
houses.
grass and they chewed up the grass.
They my grass. So you have to have a lot of patience. At this point,
pretty much
anything
having a
he
kid.
does, it won't bother me because I'm all like, I signed up for it.
It's
Two-
like having a kid, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, and if you go out of town, you have to have someone
Yeah.
to feed
Yeah.
them, water
So
them,
take care of them.
take care of them,
Yeah.
and you gotta pay for that. It's not
Last-
free.
last
Unless
time-
you got a good.
Last
family
time we
member
went on
that'll say, "I'll do
vacation,
it."
Alan took care of our dogs. He stayed home and
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
when you got back, the dog's butthole was loose.
It's bleeding and shit.
Just a bunch of empty peanut butter in your friend's house. Jars.
My dog, bro, she gave birth and then,
You have a dog?
yeah.
Oh,
have
I didn't
two
know.
dogs right now. But she gave birth to six puppies,
oh man,
and she was giving a lot of like milk, you know. We didn't know this at the time, but all of her calcium that she had stored for herself, since there were so many puppies, she didn't have any more calcium, which caused her to start shaking. And we didn't know what the fuck was happening because she was like, she was out of air, and then we would touch her and she would just fall down. And
Oh
then,
shit!
so we were like, fuck, we have to go to the vet. We didn't know what the fuck to do, so we took her to the vet. And then they took her from us, and then they're like, it's gonna be like anywhere from $500 to $1,000. So be ready for that bill.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, okay, well, you know what? I don't have that much money, but I have that money. I can do it. And then they come back with the bill, and it was like around 500, dude. So yeah, I felt.
I mean, you feel bad for dogs. You're gonna pay it, but
exactly. Yeah,
it's like,
well, it still hurts you.
it does. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
They become your family, you know. You can't just like
Yeah.
let
You
them
can't
be
leave them to
sick.
die, yeah.
And they can't do anything about it. You know, it's totally up to you.
It's
not
not
under
like
control.
they can get up and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the hospital. Be right back."
Exactly.
I'm gonna go to work for this $500.
I'll work it off. Don't worry.
don't worry, just get some extra peanut butter.
Come here and work that shit.
Oh no!
Yeah, God. That's so wrong.
We're gonna get targeted for this, bro. Watch us be on Jeffrey Epstein.
Dog rapers.
We're considered on the list.
They're
Epstein
they're
list.
talking about animal.
Oh God.
Where were you when
bestiality.
Epstein was jerking off? How's your music career right now?
Mine.
Yeah.
I'm stopped still, bro. This coronavirus shit is really fucking everything up. Like I think I said in the other one that I had like performances.
Oh yeah.
Planned and stuff, and I was gonna get some money with that. And then
Yeah,
coronavirus. Yeah,
they stopped
canceled
everything.
Yeah.
I saw.
And they didn't even reschedule. They just said, no, it's canceled.
So I've been like I listen to rock and hip hop, everything. I listen to everything. But right now, Metallica, did you hear it? They're going on tour. They're coming to Tucson. I think they're going to Phoenix,
Is it with the
I heard
car?
they're going to Tucson.
and I think it's in a car thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Remember we were
okay,
talking
yeah.
about it the other
I
time,
heard
right?
about it,
We
yeah.
talked about the car.
I'm not sure how it is, but I've been hearing about it.
I wonder how that's gonna work.
What,
It's
like with this
sponsors.
podcast, I do it like half-ass. I just do it just to like have a background and we talk and people
It's a
just
hobby,
want to hear
right?
us.
It's your hobby, right?
Yeah, but if I was to take it serious, the background, it would be more legit, clear, everything.
Well, what's stopping you from being legit? Because to me, this is awesome. This is like I really like podcasts. You know, I like listening to them, watching them. So like to like be on yours, like this is like so sick.
Well,
Put your stuff
thanks.
on freaking all the platforms, bro.
What?
He applied.
Spotify,
He
all
applied
of
for
that.
everything.
I decided just, hey, what? Okay, so like me and you, we're just drinking outside, we're talking bullshit, right? And we're like, why don't you just film it, you know? So I just
Yeah.
decided, let's just throw it out there. So I'm doing it from home. I'm filming. It's kind of like the Joe Rogan thing.
And
But
that's-
that dude's a millionaire, but
That's what he said, though. Like that's what he said. That's what it's all about. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no.
It's all like that's what it's all about, right? To basically don't make it so formal.
Yeah,
You know, it's basically not an interview. It's
And
four people here talking.
And I don't make it a job. Like the editing is real quick. I do it not all day, but I take one whole day just to like here and there. I come back and
Touch it
forth
up.
and touch it up. And then I'll throw it on Spotify, iHeart.
Apple has
Yeah,
podcasts,
and a few other ones. I tune in and some other one. Well, they're all on there. And that's the thing. You just gotta take your time to put it on there. It takes time.
Yeah,
And
dude, this is pretty cool. This is a nice setup. I don't think it's like, I mean, I don't know. I guess you can call it a beginner setup, but it's good quality. Like it looks cool. Lighting's nice. Got your camera set up. Got the mics. You know.
This was actually meant to be a porn.
Yeah.
You know, a
Porn
porn. What's
Porn,
it called?
where's your
Reproduction.
couch? Where's your couch?
However, it
This
didn't
is
work.
stunt cock.
It didn't work. They used to interview him right there.
I would act
So
like
he
the
thought, like, let's just make a
superhero.
podcast.
And then when it was time to fuck, I would call Chuy and say, "Hey, put your cock in there." And then
Yeah. So like, your dick is too small. It won't work.
Have
for
you
it.
ever seen like the background shots of like how they got the camera angles?
yeah.
Where like there's like a dude with like a camera over it, like
Oh,
on
yeah.
his waist like
That's
that.
crazy,
like,
huh?
super sus, like I don't know. That would,
I couldn't be the camera guy.
I would not want to be the camera guy.
I've seen some videos where the
Director.
camera guy's recording and then
Camera guy,
the
no.
guy like comes and then like it falls in.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I've seen that too.
Dude, that's horrible.
Or with the guy that is
I'm
recording,
sure that happens.
he's
That's
eating.
my
guys.
job.
Like he's just eating. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
He's recording and then he's just fucking eating it.
I'm sure that happens because that's a normal job. So he's there just like on his lunch break and he's like, "Oh, we had to start already," and he's just eating while they're fucking.
It probably doesn't even excite him anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
No, because
He's so used to it, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't even care.
I could imagine
that's so crazy.
that.
I feel like every guy, like when they discovered porn or just going through puberty, is like, yeah, I want to be a porn star.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
get paid.
It-
to have
it's a
sex,
little
that's
phase
awesome.
that you go through.
That's gotta be a phase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like because when I thought it in my head, but I didn't want to say it, and then literally seconds later, when you guys said it, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
like you think about, oh, my cock's not that bad. It looks like those porn stars.
It's nice.
And then you're like, you start jerking off. You're like, I gotta last in sperm. You know, I gotta make sure these girls don't make me come fast. So you start jerking off, practicing.
Yeah.
Was that just me?
Put a timer in
And
shit.
then when you're
I used to
done,
put
you're
timer.
just like, nah, I'm not down for this.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll totally fail as a porn star. I just came in 3 seconds. God damn.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm pretty sure
goes
they
my
do
career.
cut scenes and shit.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
probably cut it, like if they do come early and then start it
yeah.
again. And
I was watching a
They're also on
documentary
some
once
crazy
about
pills,
that.
right?
What?
They're also on some crazy pills, right?
They might be. I don't see. That's the thing. I heard a lot of stories that those guys with big ones, are that like they got surgery. I hear that, and then I hear that they cut. All right, fuck, I was about to come right there, and then they let them wait for like an hour, and then they come back, start pumping again. Same scene. You don't notice the difference.
Just switch.
well, even if you were to just cut it, turn black, and then cut to a different scene, like whole different position, no guy's gonna be like, "Oh, this is stupid. I'm gonna watch a different
Yeah,
video
yeah.
now." And they'll be like, "Oh, nice. This is cool. Different angle."
Yeah,
nice.
different angle.
But can you imagine?
Butthole.
Can you imagine how hard it's to peanut butter? It's to come on command.
I know.
Okay, to be a porn star, you gotta be able to come on command. If someone tells you, "Hey, it's time to fucking come," you better fucking come.
Yeah.
I mean, I could never do that.
I'm pretty sure it's like a superpower, bro.
You start thinking of something fantasy like
Dude, what the fuck?
your dirtiest fantasy.
That's talent.
It is. It's like an actor, you know, and they tell him, "All right, start crying."
Start crying. Yeah,
And
exactly.
he's like, and then I don't know how they do it, but it's like
Some
their eyes
tears
start
and-
wiring up, and then the tear comes out.
100% for them. They're actors. They deserve to be paid better.
They're getting paid a lot.
Nowadays,
Oh, yeah.
they do, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you don't hear about a lot of porn stars that are rich.
Or famous, like
Nowadays, right? We got Lana, we got freaking.
We know 'cause we
Riley
watch
Reid.
Mia.
And they're
oh
freaking.
Lana.
Yeah, but she's not rich.
Lana Rhodes. Rhodes is it?
Yeah, Lana,
Oh.
You
she's
see that
rich.
Mia got like she lost so much weight and she
Who?
looks like Mia Khalifa.
Oh
Yeah, she's skinny.
She's skinny as fuck,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
Is she?
To the point where it's like, oh.
And to me, dude, she wasn't like a super hot. She was just like a hot, normal chick.
I know, there was, I don't know.
They
That's
overrated
weird
her.
that it
There was
makes so
something.
much sense.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
was like an average girl kind of face,
But it was
then
hot.
She had big tits. Like she was just always naked. That's why.
Yeah,
She was
just cute
always
with the
naked.
glasses and I
Yeah,
thought she was
up to
hot
this
because
point,
of that, you know.
If you look at porn sites, she's like the second one most fucking searched.
She doesn't even do porn no more.
I know, she doesn't even do porn anymore. That's insane.
How do you guys feel about like that? What is it? Like OnlyFans or
Oh yeah.
like those girls are getting money.
Yeah,
A
those
lot
girls
of
are
money,
good.
dude. A lot of fucking money.
And those are like Instagram girls.
And they're on Snapchat too.
Yeah.
To get on.
I think they're
Snapchat.
smart. I think they're
Snatch.
smart, dude. Those are hustler girls right
Yeah,
there.
girls are smart now. I mean, girls are getting more money than they were before.
Yeah.
This is easier with the internet. It's easier for them.
They
All they
know-
got to do is act like something on the internet, naked or whatever, finger in the butthole.
TikToks, bro. You literally don't even have to show nothing. You just gotta go shake your booty and then boom. You don't even
famous.
feel
It
anything.
doesn't have to be sexual or anything.
Yeah.
Where your tits don't have to be showing. You just
Yeah.
gotta
She's
be a pretty
dancing.
girl.
A good
And
dance.
you're gonna
Yeah.
get. It's not even like your own dance either. It's like a dance 100 other
Yeah.
girls.
Or
did
like it's not
before you.
even you singing. Like, cause there's girls up there like that. They're just
Ding,
lip
ding,
syncing.
like,
ding, 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 ding.
Now everybody's doing it.
You guys know that?
And now I go, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, dude. I don't like TikTok. It's annoying to me.
To tell you the truth, I only watch it for the hot chicks.
Yeah,
I don't watch it for the
All of
anyone.
us.
I don't
We
watch
all
it
do
for the
that.
fucking
We all
people
go in there for the
dancing
hot-
or
What's TikTok?
Just kidding.
TikTok. No, but it's I don't know. It's one of those things that remember they tried to ban it because China owned it.
They said that they're gonna take it. Trump
It's-
said, you know what? In less than 24 hours, 48 hours.
I watched the real story of it. It wasn't. It's because China's deals with America, and that was China owned. So they told them we're not gonna process your stuff anymore here. So they ended up selling it to who bought it?
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
So then,
that shit's never going away no more.
so now they allow it, and it didn't. It was banned for like not even a day, or what was it?
It wasn't banned
It
at
wasn't
all.
banned. Never
Yeah,
banned.
because
It's
they,
never
they,
been banned,
they
yeah.
didn't. It was they were about to shut it down, and then when it got sold, it was like automatic. Like
They basically said, let us in on it, you know, give us some money, or we're not going to allow it. Like, let us claim it and own it, and we'll allow it.
TikTok is the biggest app right now.
it is.
It's the
That's why it was in the news, man. It was the big thing.
What's crazy is that's in the news, you know, TikTok,
but not child
but not the
molestation.
I know.
Save the Children. You know, also a crazy thing is on Facebook, you see it everywhere, but I don't know if you guys have Twitter. It's like nowhere on Twitter. People who talk about it are like,
Oh, really? On Twitter,
Why
it's not, but
nobody talk about
Facebook and Instagram and
watch, let me see.
TikTok, it is, right?
Because on Twitter, it's more controlled, right? You can like,
Way more.
yeah.
Which is crazy because they have so much porn on Twitter.
I know.
But that's off topic. If you go to trending, it's not even number one. You know, what is it?
Yeah.
On the
Trump or
record.
something?
Damn.
Trump. Well, Trump,
Dami.
Elon Musk, all celebrities will
Spanish
tweet
thing.
something.
Let's see.
It's not even on there. It's not on the
The
chart.
Suns, a lot of basketball,
Well, because
hip hop,
supposedly they're doing
K-pop.
real good. NFL's coming back.
Lizzo's parties over,
You're in trouble, Trump.
Shaq.
Hey, I was gonna bring up something that it's not a conspiracy theory that nobody's brought it up. Maybe I'm just the only one. There's only one guy that brought it up. Some teenage guy that's a real Christian. I was looking at the video. You know, Future.
The rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember that song he has mask on, mask off.
Yeah.
But nobody's paying attention to that. I mean, that's literally talking about what we're going through now. He only has the mask right here. It's not like a mask, like a Jason mask.
Yeah.
It's right here on the video. The video is all riots. What's going on right now? The Black Lives Movement. That was years ago that song came out, and I mean not too far ago, but they already knew it was gonna happen,
Yeah.
and no one's talking about that. Like that's not a conspiracy, but like it's kind of like. And then his latest video, he had a shirt that said the aliens are coming to save us.
Oh, I hope not. I
I
saw a
hope
lot
so,
of.
bro. Then people would start realizing, you know what? Fuck black people, Mexicans. We're all just a human race.
They're gonna say
Yeah.
aliens'
They're
lives
gonna-
matter.
They're gonna say that the human race. They're not gonna see people like in groups no more. It's
But
the
no one's
human
paying
race.
attention to Future. Future's like throwing the future. His name's the Future.
Have you guys
That's
heard
crazy
about
though.
that
Huh?
too?
That's dope.
Have you guys heard about that? Who was it? The Pentagon or
Oh, the Pentagon.
yeah, that they released information saying
It's true.
that they got like freaking transportation that it's not made out of this world, like it's out of this world, something like
So
that.
they found parts of stuff, and they're admitting now that hey, it's not from here.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is. It's
Why do
not
they do
from
that
here.
though? Why?
Because
what's the point of them letting us?
the reason I think is because it's getting so crazy now that
People are just gonna blow it off. Or what?
No, something's gonna happen, and they probably know. Even Elon Musk is tweeting about like alien shit now.
I didn't know that.
He's been
king.
dude out of nowhere. He's putting aliens build a pyramid, and then people are arguing with him, whatever. And then he starts putting the same shit. Like he's putting aliens out there. Like he knows something. Everybody's like, what's next? The fucking corona, the fucking Kobe died, the fucking all this shit. Now aliens go.
I thought aliens was gonna be back in July. Bro.
Get ready for your anal probe.
Oh no!
We should start stocking up on stuff, especially peanut butter, huh?
The aliens are already
And a
stocking
bunch
up.
of dogs.
A whole bunch of dogs.
No, but I'm not. I'm just throwing it out there. Like you never know. It's so weird right now.
Have
That
you
I
guys-
could believe if an alien comes, I could believe it.
Have you guys ever seen anything move in the sky?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
bro,
have.
talk about we talked about it in the last podcast. What about the boom?
Oh,
Oh, you told me about it.
so I'm out here just jerking. I mean, doing some stuff in the garage and getting my peanut butter, and then I don't know where the garage door just goes boom, shakes like crazy. Like if that bomb just happened recently, you know that
damn.
Lebanese or some shit, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? I open the garage, nothing, quiet as hell, nobody noticed nothing. I was like, my garage is not gonna shake like that for no reason. It's like someone went over there and hit it, you know, from the outside, boom. And months later, happened again. But I was inside the house. I could hear all the windows and everything go. Boom, boom, boom. And then I looked on the news. It was on the news. This guy, Dan Maurice on KOLD, he said that a lot of people called in saying what's going on with this boom, and they still to this day they can't figure it out. They're saying that it's not mining. It's not mining. It's not blasting. They were thinking might be the jets going that way, and then they hit what was that supersonic? But they contacted the Air Force and they said no, we hadn't had no jets flying at that time.
Oh, so back here, is there nothing but desert? What is there? Is there
Well,
more stuff that way? I've never been this far out.
Okay, so beyond this, it's all desert, but there's houses out there, trailers and stuff, but it's not like big like the city.
Mm-hmm.
And it keeps going and it goes further into like Mexico.
Like
Rocky
Nogales?
Goes to Nogales, right?
Rocky Point.
Which
Nogales
side?
is that way.
Oh shit.
So Rocky Point
If you
is,
keep going, what is it, west?
Yeah, extended west.
Yeah, extended west.
I don't even know where we're at, to be honest.
Yeah. So, but they do fly that way, the jets. And then they go to either Cali or they could go anywhere. They go that way to China, I believe.
Vegas.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, okay.
but no one has an answer yet that I seen. I
When
seen
was
it
this?
just every freaking month you get one or two.
Well, I think he
damn.
gets high sometimes because I leave like 2 streets and I've never heard anything. So I think when he
it's because he has
jerks
his
off.
porn too loud, dude.
No, I think when you're jerking off, I think you're just fucking moving everything, dude. And all of a sudden you realize that it's just like your whole house. is
Well,
fucking
I'm
moving.
not the only one that everyone's jerking off because it came
Yeah,
on the
bro,
news.
it's on the news, bro. But I can stand for it to be
I
on the
didn't- I
news.
didn't
It
hear
has to
anything.
have a little bit of.
Yeah, I could even research it. I popped it up
No,
and I
plus
showed you, remember?
they're building an airport close by, so I think it was dynamite.
They would have said though.
No,
That's
they
also pretty
researched
crazy.
it.
Like you know about like Raytheon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. They create like missiles and stuff like that.
What is
True,
that?
but Raytheon's over there. And not only that, I worked at Bombardier, and I'm right next door to Raytheon.
What is that?
Bombardier?
Yeah,
They build private jets.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I see a lot of people with like
They
that,
customize them
like
too,
their
right?
name
Yeah.
tag and stuff. And like, I'm
Yeah,
like, what the hell is
They
it?
have the commercial jets for airlines, and then the business side is for like rich people.
Is that where like that building it says like millionaire or something like that?
Yeah, we're
It's
connected
like-
to that.
Yeah, like all
all the way to the
behind that,
airport.
yeah.
It's actually a little city because like you got from the airport all the way to Raytheon.
I work
you
in
got
that
all that
area.
area.
Yeah, that's like on the Nogales Highway, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, damn, that's kind of far.
That's crazy to know that we live right next to
Make
building
bombs?
fucking bombs.
yeah.
And then also we got the
The
what
base,
was it,
right?
like what is it, like the 4th or 5th biggest base in
Air
America
Force Base, yeah.
or in the world?
I thought it was
maybe?
number one.
And we had the boneyard.
No, I think it's within
This is where
the
they
first
bury
ones,
the jets that they're done with.
Yeah, and,
Majority of them.
where I used to live on Houghton back there.
Oh yeah.
So I literally pass
Valencia?
by that. Yeah, every day.
Dude, is it true? You guys might know this. I don't know. All those airplanes that have the white covers.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all ready to go.
That's what I heard.
They're all ready to go.
All those planes are ready to go.
I think what they do is they constantly, like every day, like they're just swapping out new planes, just make sure everything's ready to run. Everything has fuel. The white things over are just to block like from rain damage, sun damage, sensitive stuff like glass.
Dude, that's crazy because you just confirmed what I heard. That all those planes, in case of emergency, they can be flown.
Yeah.
And there's thousands.
Yeah. There's thousands, yeah. Because you freaking drive by there, and
Did
so
you
what
know?
does that mean for us if
miles.
World War III would have happened?
So
would
did
we
you know?
get exploded?
Well, just to cut that like real quick, movie fact: they filmed Transformers right there.
Really?
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
a little part. They walked to the boneyard, and that's where they filmed it. Well, anyways,
Wait, which one? Which Transformers? The one?
3 or 4, one of those. It was with Shia LaBeouf, I believe.
I think it was like 2 or 3.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're right. I always thought like, oh shit, are we a target because we have the army base here? We have Fort Huachuca and Sahuarita. I mean, Cerro Vista, and then we had the Raytheon that builds the bombs, and then the boneyard.
What is it? Is that the one where they have the covers of the white?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, oh, okay. Okay, makes sense.
I think the only planes that are not ready to fly are the ones at the Air Museum.
Yeah.
Every other airplane you see is ready to go, unless
That's
it's like
crazy,
disabled.
bro.
Yeah.
That's insane. Just to think
With fuel and everything
that we have.
huh? With fuel and everything, just ready.
I'm pretty sure they're ready.
Up to beat and
So there's
tuned
gonna
up.
be a way. I'm sure one of those streets, bro. They're probably able to freaking close them and just freaking, make those planes take off from there.
I'm sure, dude.
I mean,
I'm sure there's
have you ever
something.
seen the map of like Tucson, the way it looks? Where like let's say this is all of Tucson, right? The whole base is like the whole middle. It's like a big chunk of it. Like if you look on the map, like they have so much space, like so much room. You just think like it's full of airplanes and tanks and jeeps
That's
and
insane.
everything you could think of. It's just ready.
But in some kind of way, it kind of makes you feel secure.
Yeah.
Yes,
It wouldn't make me feel
Right?
secure because we're targets for
Like a
freaking-
terrorist attack or something.
or nuke.
We actually were on the target back when like Kim Jong Un was wilding out, making threats, trying to send missiles to California and sending threats to America. Basically, we were like on his list, like
Arizona.
Tucson,
Tucson.
Arizona. Because
Not even Arizona, like Tucson.
Tucson, Arizona, right there on Cold in Valencia, where the base is. Like, yes, man. So, like, what's up with the? How long have you been doing the podcast?
Just for like what, 2 months?
2 months. So
Yeah.
very recent.
Yeah, I just started it. I decided, hey,
This is what your sixth
6 episodes.
episode.
Nice.
And
So,
I want to get more guests. I want to have random people like
what
hey,
kind of guests?
just everything, around every base. I want to have. I had Uriel for music in Spanish.
Yeah.
I want to have more, but it's kind of hard with a lot of singers are not from here.
Yeah.
There's some hip hop artists that are in Tucson. I want to try to get them, and just talk. Let's talk regular, like we're just chilling.
Let's get you out there,
I
man.
was a bit nervous because I didn't know like you guys were gonna be like fully prepared, like notes and stuff. Because I didn't have any of that. Like I watched a couple videos and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's pretty cool. I like this.
Oh,
This is
thanks.
Cool.
It's very informal, dude. It's just like basically having a talk
bunch of
and
dudes
like,
just chilling.
yeah,
That's what it is.
a gathering between your friends,
And
basically.
like you said, you don't drink, and that's cool. Like we don't give a shit. You could drink soda. You could bring your own shit.
Eat peanut butter you want.
I told people, hey, you want to smoke? Smoke. I don't give a shit. Peanut butter, the chunky style or smooth? No.
The crunch one.
And I also been. I got some friends in the comedy field, and I'm gonna try to get them on here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get people with comedy, just different kind. It's just for fun,
Yeah, dude. This is cool.
We were talking about it the other day, remember?
Yeah, we're talking about
the
midget
production.
porn.
Yeah.
Yo, midget porn. You can't find 2 midgets having sex.
Well, we'll invent that.
Is that like facts?
Yeah, it's facts. You cannot find a male and a female.
No way.
midget
I can't
having sex.
believe
You know, told me that Chato told me
No way.
Can you find 2 midget gays?
that. I don't know. I've never heard.
Let me. Dude,
I mean, they're little people,
I'll
but
give you guys $20 if you guys find.
Hold up here.
Find
What?
like.
why does it smell like peanut butter?
What do you guys think of? Do you guys think free will is what's it called, an illusion?
A what?
An illusion.
Well, we gotta pay taxes.
I heard taxes was before it wasn't like a thing. It was more like if you wanted to, it was like, hey, like, do you want to help out? Like, you want to give some of your money?
And then it just
And
turned
then,
into like a law.
Yeah, it turned into like, okay, everybody needs to help out now, so it's fair. And then it turned into like, oh, you're not helping out, you're being greedy.
Well, have you heard that saying? Taxes and death is the only thing that you know is gonna happen.
I've heard that before, yeah, sadly.
Because they're always gonna tax us for life. Whatever.
Wait, don't they tax you when you're getting your check?
Yeah.
So why do they tax you again if they already taxed the money that you
Well,
already
so
have?
you kind of have an option. You can make it so that, oh, you're going to pay all your taxes at the end of the year, or you can make it so that they take a certain percentage from every check.
Yeah, like when you do your taxes, if they took out enough, you don't have to worry when you get your taxes.
Yeah, you might get money back. Where if you take all that money, because like if I wasn't paying taxes, I'd probably get like a extra couple, $200 or $150 for my check, you know. And that's just like money I never see now.
But you don't have to worry. The government's not gonna chase you because the IRS will chase
Oh yeah,
you.
you'll never be.
You don't pay the taxes, they're gonna fucking haunt you. They're worse than anybody.
Yeah.
They're worse
What do
than
they do though?
child support.
What do they do though?
They-
They'll
They come
rape
to your
you
doorstep?
with peanut butter.
No, they'll freaking they'll go after your bank accounts.
No,
They'll go after your house. They'll go after anything.
They're
you
the
own.
only ones that will just grab it out of your shit. That you can't say shit. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but
Well, I tell you by experience. I owe the government money, and like they literally freaking send me letters saying, "Hey, if you don't pay or make
Oh, they
payment
give you warnings
arrangements, like this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna go directly to your freaking checks. We're gonna just take them.
Mhm.
We're gonna freaking go after your house. We're gonna go after your cars. Anything you own is gonna be ours. So you better fucking."
But how much money do you have to owe in order for them to?
They don't
oh, a
care,
fucking
dude.
penny. If you owe a penny, they're gonna
it
come
can be
for
anything.
you. with
Yeah,
a penny.
anything from
But-
100 to 5,000 to.
They're if you talk to them and say, okay, I don't have a job,
They'll work with you.
they'll work with you. Okay, I'll pay you monthly $20. They'll work with you.
Yeah.
But don't fucking ignore them because they'll come at you. They'll fucking
Yeah,
haunt you,
I
dude.
tried doing that.
They're worse
bro.
than Freddy Cougar, dude.
I tried ignoring them, and they bit me in the ass.
How old were you back then when that happened?
Huh?
Were you young?
No, dude, I was freaking. I'm 34 right now, about to be 35. I was 28. So yeah.
Have you seen that the new app called Randonautica?
No,
It's
what's
all
that?
over TikTok.
What is that?
So it supposedly connect your mind with your phone, and you click on a map, and it gives you a random location to go and explore. You can hike it, or you can just go there by car. It's usually around your area, and it takes you to some crazy places. Like for example, it'll tell you think of something, and then you think of something, and then you click go, and then it gives you this location. You go to that location. It's supposed to be linked to your thought that you had prior to going there.
Have you tried this?
I have.
Does it?
It works.
That's weird.
Look, okay,
That is.
Okay.
Yeah.
follow me
Yeah,
on
give
this.
us
I know,
an
and
example.
I know it sounds crazy as fuck, but here, this is the most viral story that has gone up, and it's real because it's like documented and everything. These TikTokers, like, they were thinking about death, and
Oh, I heard of that.
It took them to the edge of this what's it called? The edge of a beach, and it smelled really bad. So they started looking around, and then underneath the bridge.
You're the one that told me this.
Yeah, underneath the bridge, there were how do you say maletas in English?
Luggages.
There were like bags, luggages.
Yeah.
It's called luggages, and then they got closer to it, and it stinked, and they were scared to open it, so they called 911. 911 came. Turns out they're bodies of dead people.
Yeah.
And this is real because there's an article about it and everything.
Well, how do you know they're thinking about death though? So tell me.
Because they said
Did
on
they
the
say it
TikTok,
before the
on
video,
TikTok, they
or
said
was it like after the video? They're like, yeah, we thought about that. Because they could have just like found that.
Regardless of, bro, it took them to this place where dead bodies were at. The other day we were doing it. Me and my girlfriend and her cousin. We were doing it. We were in the car. We all thought about fear. We all talked about fear. We thought about fear, and it took us to this alley. Yeah, we were sketched out, but we were not scared. Then I was like, okay, we're not scared. Where's the fear at? Literally, when I said that, it's like, you are trespassing private property. The authorities have been notified and they're on their way. What? We all got scared, bro.
Wait, the app said that?
No, the place we were at, there was a speaker that actually said it. We so loud that we can hear it. So we just booked it. So yeah, I believe in it because I got scared.
I would want to try that.
Well, with that app, you should try. I want to see two midgets, bro.
You should, yeah.
It's gonna take you to that location.
It's like a random Circle K. You're just behind it.
Hey, so can I take this time to do a little bit of stand up?
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks.
I was actually really excited.
I thought you were gonna do like some.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna. I was like, damn, like, this is gonna be cool.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
You gotta go to sleep now, say.
That was amazing.
Nah, it was good. I'm glad you guys came. Thanks for inviting me again.
Yeah, bro. It's always it's fun coming here.
It is.
It
Yeah.
really
it's just
was
a good
fun.
time.
I like
Yeah,
podcasts,
and
and this was like cool.
And the thing is too, you could like I like when you guys come out with the stories because if I don't know about it, you're showing me, and it's opening a different world to me. Like
Right.
even if I don't believe it, I have it out there saying,
And it's
oh
just
maybe.
It raises awareness too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know about like Save Our Children movement. I had
Yeah.
no idea what it's all
Like
about.
yeah, I don't
you
know.
know, and
I don't know too
To
much.
be honest, bro, I don't know anything about it either. It's just stuff I've gathered around through like social media that I've seen. I don't know if it's true or not, but there's a lot of stuff that is true.
Yeah, yeah.
Who maybe there's somebody out there who really does know everything about it, but like you said, they don't want to speak out about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you knew like real stuff, like would you really want to be speaking out if all these people
It's
are
scary,
killing themselves?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be terrified, 100%.
Yeah.
For myself, for my family.
But for real, it's a movement. We should all support it. Everyone who views this, this doesn't take that long to do. Hashtag Save Our Children.
It's Save Our Children, not Save the Children.
Yeah.
I heard Save the Children is an actual organization run by the Clintons and a bunch of other people.
Oh shit.
So Save Our Children is
Our
a hashtag
children.
that I've been seeing a lot and been pushed. So
Okay.
that's
Save Our
cool.
Children, people. Yeah, even though you think it might not do anything, it probably will. You know, it's we're raising awareness. That's what it is, and
Yeah.
it's stupid when people say, "What are you gonna do
Well,
with just putting on Facebook, Save Our Children?" You're gonna raise awareness, dumbass. That's
That's
what
all.
you're
That's exactly how I feel when I'm just like sharing random like stuff that's like horrible. Like I'll
Yeah.
share some like little kids on like video and stuff, and like, but I'm not sharing it because I like. I'm sharing it because I want everyone to see it. I'm like, this is horrible. I want people to know about this, as do I.
So, all right, we're done for the show today, and we got Paul, Uriel, Chuy, and yours true only. But we done for the day, and hopefully you enjoyed the show, and we'll be back for more. Right?
Oh, yeah,
See you
this
next
was really
time.
fun.
All
Yeah,
right.
next time.
So-
Cool. Peace. We out.